Hey everyone, I'm Phil, and this is Everything Spicy. How you doing? The chair, it's empty. What's up, man? How's everyone doing? It is Tuesday night, Taco Tuesday. Did everybody get their taco today? Of course not. Nobody ever remembers Taco Tuesday. You know, if it was Twist a Titty Tuesday or something like that, you all would remember that. You know, maybe we got to start a new. We have, excuse me. We got to start a new kind of Tuesday, right? There you go. Twisted Nipple Tuesday. There you go. There it was. And it's gone. Oh, twisted it right the hell off. Good to see everyone this evening. I'm glad you decided to spend some time here with me and my friends up on the panel. You, my friends out in the chat. I'm glad you guys spend the evening with us, whether it's a little time or a long time. I do appreciate it. I do want to thank everyone for being here, and we will start at the top of the list and thank people that were here first. We got Crazy Ann is in the house. What's up, Crazy Ann? Good to see you. One of our new members, the Texas Hotspot. Yeah, R.I.P. Eddie. Of course, that's the thumbnail I got going here. We will talk about that tonight for sure. Kimberly Ferris, what's up, girl? How you doing? Good to see you. Existing funny dude. Yes, such sad news. And I grew up watching Eddie Van Halen and the rest of the gentlemen from Van Halen back in the day. Jagga, what's up, man? How you doing? Nice little Metallica logo. Harry, the metal, music, maniac. What's up, man? How you doing? The gambling granny is here. What's up, gambling granny? How are you? Braga Kuda. Good to see you, my friend. Dr. Smith is in the house. What's up, Dr. Smith? Warning, Will Robinson. Danger. Ojisan is in the house. What's up, man? Love spicy meal. Oh, good. You got what I shipped you. That's fantastic. Good to hear. E-Waste Mike is here, and he's in the basement. Good to see you, E-Waste Mike. The better half of Ojisan's world. Marcedel is Ojisan's world. What's up, Marcedel? Good to see you, girl. The Hunt for Heat. Cindy. Chili Bean. Mike Hunt. All the Hunt family. Good to see you. Sty North is in the house. What's up, Sty? He's down in the basement. Good to see you. Martin, DB5. What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, another cancer, another disease taking away a rock and roll icon. Jelly Duck, what's up, man? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Oh, let's see. J-Dog is in the house. What's up, J-Dog? How you doing? Another one of my newer members, Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic. If you saw the intro, we got you in there, Groovy Lava Squirrel. We got you in there. We got everybody in there now. That's the thing. Lazy Nate, we got you in there. I didn't see you in here. We got Lazy Nate in there too. So Tim Holmes is in the house. What's up, Tim Holmes? Good to see you, sir. Oh, let's go. WH Outdoors. What's up, man? How you doing? Donald Morris. What's happening, man? How you doing? Let's scroll back upwards. JDS. Yeah, right. I couldn't believe it either. I didn't really, I wish I could say it was a shock. I guess at age 65, not knowing that he had, he was battling cancer. I guess when these rock and roll legends, as much as you don't want them to die, you kind of figure that rough life might end their life a little short, right? The rock and roll, the craziness and everything they do, sometimes the chain smoking and whatnot. If you don't get your life, a lot of these guys get their life right at a certain point, unless you're, who's the guy from Rolling Stone? He's still a meth. Keith Richards. Unless you're Keith Richards, and then he's cheating death. He's cheating death. Good to see you, Yeti Mountain Trading. How you doing, man? Good to see you here. Spice and E's in the house. Didn't mean to skip you. The computer jumped over everything. Good to see you, Spicy and Easy. There's Lava Squirrel Medic. All right, I think we got everybody that's come in the house. Let's go back to the bottom. Make sure we caught all Tone Rangers in the house. There's a music aficionado, someone who can appreciate some good riff bait, guitar riffs. Yeah. Misplaced Buckeye. What's up, man? How you doing? All right. I think we are caught up with everyone that's coming in there. If I've missed you, Keith Richards was so drunk earlier in his life, he is pickled. Yeah, I know. Keith Richards, man. I mean, he still he looks like, I don't know if he's off the booze and off the cigarettes and off of everything now in his life. He looks like, I know all the pictures I ever see of him, it looks like hell, but they may not be current pictures. So, what's up, Moose Gal? Oh my goodness. Whoo. Good to see everyone in here. All right. So let's do this. Let's start with bringing my folks up out of the basement, my friends. Without them, man, I would just have to go up here and go solo all the time. And hey, it's more fun doing everything with friends than to go solo, ain't it? Maybe. Yeah. If you're doing that, you're going solo anyways. Hey, look, Squirrel, what's up? All right, first in, first up, Sty North. What's up, Sty?
I am. I'm not sleeping. I'm not 6 feet in the ground.
That's good.
I'm up.
You lasted beyond Eddie Van Halen.
Well, not. He hit 65. That's why I retired at 62. I want to make sure I got at least 3 years of retirement. It's tough for me when I watch guys like, Van Halen, my age. I mean, and when it's over, it's over, That's the last song,
Yeah.
Tough.
All right, Mikey's playing on his phone. Let's bring Mikey up. What's up, Mike?
I ain't playing on my phone.
Oh, okay. What was that you were doing?
Don't worry about what I'm doing. Mind your own business.
Mind your own business.
And mind your own business.
Oh, and then last but not least, the van lady. She lives in a van down by the river. Get her done,
Granny.
Well,
yeah.
I gotta live at least 10 more years because I gotta get 10 years out of that van.
That granny van's gonna do you well.
Live in a van down by the river.
Down by the river. I could be down by anywhere.
With that van, you can be. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad van to live in. You could, you could get Sty to modify the back of that for you into a living quarter. Like you did
already.
Oh, I know. See, the thing is I might be able to give her some ideas on things to do in there, but hell, I wouldn't have to help a bit. That woman, she in fact, she'd probably say, "Get the fuck out of the way so I can get it done my way."
I'm not doing another GoFundMe for Granny's renovations in her van. Sorry.
There you go. Granny.
Hey, I got a full mattress.
Van
I can
upgrade.
go right in there and I'm fine.
The nice thing with that van, as much room as is in that damn thing, if you took that one more row of seats out and left only the single bench seat in there, man, you could push all your tools one side, blow an air mattress up in that, live in the damn thing.
I know.
Well, you know the old saying, right? You can live in your vehicle, but you can't drive your house.
That is so true. That is.
I could drive it. It would be my house. I would drive it.
You can't drive your house nowhere.
Ever since she went for that van, I thought, damn, I could use one of them actually. The only problem is I got to get one in 4-wheel drive, jacked up about another half a foot. And
oh yeah, well, I got to be a realist. That would have been too much.
Or all I got to do is get a posi track rear end for that damn thing, put it in there, and carry some chains with me, and I think it'll take me wherever I'd go.
Yeah, it's heavy enough.
Yep.
Slip.
Yeah. Yeah, you done good, girl. You done good.
Actually, I think I did. I've been checking prices on them, and I'm like, dang.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, too. I mean, I try to figure out in my head based on the money I thought you put down and taxes and everything else. I'm thinking, yeah, she had to have done pretty good to have that kind of a payment.
Yeah. I did.
So,
yeah, it's a 2019 for crying out loud. I mean,
get that ring in that nose. I can pull you around places.
Give me
it's what, 3/4 ton, right? So
yeah.
Give me $1,800 for my white trailer, and you'll have a matching set.
What's up, Saucy Shane? How you doing?
Plus tax.
Well, that's what we didn't get. We didn't get a Saucy Shane update. Well, let's see.
Did you see Shane dancing on Facebook this morning?
What's that?
You see Saucy Shane on Facebook this morning dancing?
Oh God!
No, I didn't.
Man,
Christ!
First thing this morning. 9:45.
45.
We're still going up. There's no going down. It's still going up. That's good.
Yeah.
Going up.
That you know what that means, Saucy Shane, right? It means the subscribers you got are genuine subscribers. It's not any fake stuff that YouTube is going through and purging. You know, there's a lot of so it means you got legit subscribers, man. That's excellent. So what have you been up to the last few days there? I didn't see you last night.
I was sick yesterday.
Oh, were you?
Damnedest thing. Got up yesterday morning, felt like $1 million. I'm buzzing around here, and I had plans. I'm going to go over, work on the trailer a little, do some other stuff, and then just instantly, boom! It felt like I had worked doubles for a month straight without a day off. Totally fatigued. I just crashed, and that was about 9 o'clock in the morning, all through yesterday, all last night. I bet you in 24 hours, I got at least 18 hours of sleep.
Well,
I'd wake up 15, 20 minutes later. I could not stay awake. Boom, I'd crash.
Really?
And that's the way it was through that whole 24 hours.
Wow.
And this morning, I woke up at about 7:30 this morning after sleeping for 4 hours straight during this process. And I felt like $1 million. So it was one of them 24-hour bug things or something. But
no, you know what it was? It was those 14 freaking mornings right in a row like that.
Look who's back, y'all.
I see that.
Kitty.
Bigfoot. He's back.
Hey, we got a Carolina Reaper in the house.
Joe W is back. Well, I will tell you. I never took Joe W out of the video or whatnot. I know from time to time it takes him a couple of days to get in there. I didn't even call him or nothing. So he's still up on the board. He's still on the video. He's still everywhere.
Yeah. See, I got a couple like that too. And
what's up, Albert?
I don't pull them off quick because I know that they're just getting things set up and getting on there. And
you know who She Digs looks like?
Who's that?
Go up and highlight her picture again. Go up to the comments and just. Who does she look like?
Penny Marshall.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I saw it. I'd seen it before, but it never dawned on me until you were making me think about it. But yeah, that's kind of who she looks like, Penny Marshall. You're right.
Isn't she dead?
I don't know. What's up, Lazy Nate? How are you? You mean She Dig or Penny Marshall?
No, Penny Marshall. She digs right here.
Yeah, be careful.
What's up, Lazy Nate? We got you up on the board up there. We turned around and did a better job on your sign up there. We got you in the opening video now. We got you in the description of all the videos from now on out. Penny Marshall, She Digs. You have to look her up. It's a sitcom from back in the 70s and 80s called Laverne and Shirley. You would be Laverne.
Yep.
Laverne DeFazio. What's up, Blake? How are you doing, man? I missed somebody. Who did I miss?
B-Lady.
B-Lady, what's up, girl? How you doing, my friend?
Hey, Blake Hurst. Ooh, motherfucker.
Oh, go out of your way for that one.
I came all the way from the back.
Do like a Harmon Heat where Harmon Heat. But instead it could just be Blake Hurst.
Yeah, but see, I came in and then I put the twist on it. You gotta put the twist on it.
Gotta put the twist on it.
All right, so here's what I had to wake up to this morning. Let me show you this real quick. Saucy Shane, look at him.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit. Jeez. Yeah.
I'm not gonna do the whole thing because it's like 2 minutes, but look at him. That's our boy right there, and you got to sub to him. Come on now.
Oh, Saucy Shane.
Look at him. Look at him.
Oh, geez, oh, Pete.
That's almost as good as Sty falling on his ass.
Right. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, something to take the attention off me falling, man. And I'll tell you what, that character wouldn't dare get within 100 feet of me because I'd grab his ass and haul him down to McDonald's and tell him you're gonna fucking eat. And eat.
As soon as I turned Facebook on this morning, I saw that and I had to post it right to his page as soon as I saw it.
Saucy Shane said that's my new intro video right there.
Yeah, slap some
Brandon?
tunes to that, and you got a good intro.
You definitely get people's attention right off the bat, man.
Moose gal.
Yeah, so it's unfortunate, isn't Penny Marshall? Isn't her father? No, is her father Meathead? No,
her father was Gary Marshall, the producer, and
Gary Marshall. That's right.
yeah, he was the producer of like a lot of them shows.
Right. Yeah.
What's up, Purple Gang? How you doing? Dallas County Scratchers. What's up?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Dallas County Scratchers.
Happy birthday.
Hey.
41. I was
Young
in
kid.
jail.
Yeah, I wish I was 41 again.
I think I was in jail when I was 41.
Young kid. You wish you were 41. Jeez.
I go back 10 years ago. Heck, 10 years ago. Oh, maybe I don't want to. I was one of the 10 years ago. I'm trying to think of more. I'm trying to think of more of where I was working and where I was at my job at that point in time 10 years ago. I wasn't where I'm working at the place I was working. I'm doing the same thing, but spicy.
Oh God, if I could go back 22 years ago. 22 years ago. God almighty. If I went back 22 years ago and then I was in the current single status, God, I'd be a rich man in another 15 years.
So, Sty,
What?
do you have any memories
A few.
of Eddie Van Halen or of Van Halen? No?
Well, I mean, other than, oh yeah, shit, I had all the vinyl that was ever put out, and jamming the Van Halen when you're out on the road, running around, being foolish. That's just a way of life,
Out there running with the devil, huh?
Yeah, running with the devil. Right? And it was just, Van Halen was just, in my day, was just really just a way of life. I mean, that's. Oh yeah, good picture.
There's a picture of Eddie with his classic guitar. That was the guitar back when I was a kid, man. They had magazines back when I was a kid, rock and roll magazines.
Yeah.
And they had all sorts of pictures of rock and roll guys in there, all the different ones that I liked. And I would take those full color pages out of those magazines. And I'd tape them up on my wall and whatnot. Of course, I was probably like most, maybe not like most young men, but I'd be playing that music in my bedroom as pretty much an only child most of the time and be singing in front of a stupid mirror, pretending I was Eddie Van Halen. Well, Eddie didn't sing, but pretending David Lee Roth singing or Motley Crue or Vince Neil from Motley Crue or whatever. But yeah, that's even after I moved out and went out in the military, my mom and dad took all those pictures down, put them in a box for me. Now they gave them to me about 10 years after I got out of the military and was married, and I didn't keep any of them. But here's the type of magazine. Classic Eddie right there. Cigarette on his guitar. Cover of many, many, many different magazines.
So you were hanging dudes on your wall.
I was hanging dudes on my wall. Rock and roll gods. Ozzy Osbourne, Metallica, Motley Crue. Yeah, my walls. My folks hated it because little pieces of tape here, little pieces of tape there. Always takes the paint off the wall. Even the lead-based paint, they put extra lead in the paint in my room.
That explains a lot.
That's how, and you were eating the paint chips. That's how it all ended up
Well,
in
that's
your ass, right?
when you peel the tape off the wall. What are you gonna do? Just throw it in the garbage? No, you're gonna eat the paint chips. So.
Yeah. That's how you got all that lead in your ass. Yeah. Don't get the lawn mowed when you should. Yeah, a little bit of those childhood days showing up.
So you got dudes on your wall.
Yep. Mostly, I mean, I think there might have been a picture of Joan Jett or two up there, but I'm trying to think, was there any female rock and roll woman that I would have had up on my wall?
Yeah, see, I had like Vixen and
Oh, I take that back.
and Fleetwood Mac. You know.
I did have some pictures of females up there. Poison. They all look like freaking women.
Then I had the Playboy centerfolds out. You know, I need a lot of wall for them because they're 3 folds.
The only things that went on my walls were 12 Raquel Welches. That's all I had on my walls.
He probably does, Zane.
I like crowds. Crowds are pretty ladies.
Samantha Fox, that was yellow.
Let's see. There we go.
I go get something to drink, but I'm not going to advertise my.
Nice and easy.
I'm not going to advertise my cheer.
Good to see you. Ginger Locks.
What's up, Ginger Locks? How you doing, girl?
Hey, Ginger Locks.
So yeah, if you want to see a picture of there you go. That there is Poison. That's a bunch of dudes. But back in the day, that was their album cover back then. Oh, the 80s and those hair bands, man.
Yeah.
Woo! That's true. So that's some creepy looking stuff for dudes nowadays, man. You see a bunch of dudes dressed up like that, you'd walk the opposite direction.
See, the 80s was odd for me because we were busy raising kids. So, our exposure was typically Friday nights after work.
What's up, Ginger Lock? Sorry I didn't see you come in. I was busy looking stuff up. Good to see you, girl. H&S Gaming, what's up, man? How you doing? Making sure I'm hitting people as they're coming in. Or at least after they come in. There we go. Looks like we got everybody. Oh, let's see. I pulled up some Eddie Van Halen and Van Halen pictures. So let's get that off the screen. What's up, Stephanie? How you doing? So we'll go to the next picture of Eddie. Here he is, classic Eddie, jumping off of somewhere with the guitar. Not his classic guitar, but look at the guy. I mean, the guy is
airborne.
Yeah,
definitely airborne.
And of course, they never really went with the female look. They had long hair, but Van Halen never went the makeup route. Maybe David Lee Roth had a little on, but they never went, full makeup like a lot of the bands did in the 80s, And of course, there's another one with you. He started doing those scarves around his neck at some point, like bandanas or stuff around his neck. So, and of course, he leaves behind his beautiful wife. Now, don't tell me that every one of you guys, when Eddie Van Halen married Valerie Bertinelli, that took his rock star status to a whole new fucking level.
She was on my wall.
Oh my God. Valerie Bertinelli. Come on. That took him to the ultimate rock star level. Marrying Valerie Bertinelli. Who was it? What was it? Not Tommy Lee. Yeah, Tommy Lee. That got not Cheryl Teagues. What was her name? Tommy Lee from Motley Crue married. That was a rock star move there too, though. God, what is her name now? I can't even think of it. I know someone's going to tell me who it is, but yeah, when why do a lot of guys become rockers? Because they love it.
Pamela Anderson.
No, not his first wife. Who was Tommy Lee's first wife? Heather Locklear. There's Saucy Shane. Yeah, Pamela Anderson was a train wreck whore with big implants.
Yeah.
She was hot, but she was a train wreck whore. But I mean, come on. That was every young. I mean, I'm sure there's quite a few of you gentlemen that spanked to that back in the 80s. So
I'm still spanking it now.
There you go. Now, if you look nowadays, he got a little older. This is before he got too old. That's him with his son Wolfgang. Yeah, I never really seen a lot of pictures of Wolfgang. Wolfgang kind of joined the thing, and Michael Anthony moved away and started doing his own thing. And they became, more. It became more just him and Wolfgang. I didn't follow him quite as much, but. And then, of course, you have two bands. We had two bands with Van Halen, right? We had Van Halen with Diamond Dave. And then we had Van Hagar, right? Everybody remembers when Sammy Hagar started playing. OU 812 was the name of their first album with Sammy Hagar. It was kind of fun, man. I mean, a lot of people didn't like the fact that David Lee Roth left, but I think they still had a good sound as a group with Van Hagar, with Sammy Hagar. So, yeah, it's definitely someone that's going to be missed in the music world for sure. So, what's up, Newman Outdoors? Eric Garcia. There you go. I wrecked a car to I Can't Drive 55, Cindy. Just so you know. Yep, but that wasn't even Van Hagar. That was Sammy Hagar just before he joined Van Halen. I remember him in the orange jumpsuit.
Oh yeah.
That video that he did with all the zippers on the orange. Of course, that was another one of those things that, man, if I could have found one of those as a kid, that'd have been a cool thing to get. But I don't know. The only concert I went to, I don't remember it very well because I went to a Van Halen or Van Hagar concert when I was stationed in Hawaii, and we were in there, but we were all over the place. We weren't paying attention. It was like more of an event than it was going, sitting and listening to the music because it was just a bunch of us guys and we were all over the inside of the venue. I missed the best part because at some point towards the end of that, Vince Neil came out and sang with Van Halen a song. And of course, at that point in time, Motley Crue was like one of my big things. They were one of my favorite groups. So Dr. Smith, the Red Rocker days. Yep. So do you have any memories of Eddie Van Halen or that just pretty much like the that was the only concert I've ever went to, and I regret not having really paying for a ticket and really not going in, sitting down and paying attention to what was going on.
Never got to one of his concerts.
Yeah.
Neither.
Would have liked to.
Oh yeah. Well, see, Motley Crue's been to one of mine, and I've never been to a Motley Crue concert. Now, we were supposed to go this summer. We were supposed to go to one at Ford Field that was like Motley Crue and three other bands. I mean, we were paying $1,000 for 2 tickets, and that got canceled because of the stupid COVID thing. So, got that money back. There you go, Spice and Easy. If you could bring back 4 legends to form a group, who would they be? Wow. I think I mean, as great as Eddie was, I think when you start talking about legends, I think you start going, you got other people that were bigger people. I mean, I don't think anybody would deny the fact that John Lennon was probably one of the biggest names in rock and roll back when he got assassinated. You know, that's one guy that, you know, should still be with us and hanging out and still doing crap with Paul McCartney, you know? I'm in need of a live concert ASAP, right? What's up, Georgiana? How you doing? Mother wouldn't let me. Well, I tell you, man, I had a difficult time with my folks right up until like my junior or senior. I think I want to say junior or senior year of high school. They used to get me all sorts of crazy stuff. I would listen to the stuff. Actually, the stuff they listened to wasn't bad because, you know, there's some Johnny Cash in that stuff and some of the older country music, like Hank Williams and stuff like that. But I also listened to that crap like Freddie Fender and that kind of stuff too, which as a kid was just. But again, once I got in high school, I really started going along with my own taste of music. So
it's a lot of wasted days and wasted nights.
Wasted days and wasted nights. You know, I haven't heard that in how many times, and you say that, I know exactly, you know.
Yep, takes you right back there, don't it?
Yep. Well, this isn't Freddie Fender, but there was one song. Get on the bus, Chuck. Make a new plan, Stan. No need to be coy, Roy. Just listen to me. Oh, yeah, I forget who the hell sung that one, but that was one of those ones that was really popular back in the late 70s that just used to drive me crazy. Walmart, you have to wear a mask. Underwear optional. Now are those? Now go back to that picture. Are those flesh-colored pants, or is that no underwear? Because I have seen plenty of people. Damn, that looks like no underwear.
Well, there could be underwear just lost in the crack.
Yeah, that definitely looks like those aren't flesh-colored pants because I've seen
no underwear.
No underwear.
Yeah. Yeah, he dug deep to investigate. Now you want to wash that hand, don't you?
How you doing, Mr. Fulton? I'm not. Trust me, Mr. Fulton. I'm not ignoring you. It's good to see you, man. Yeah, you better sanitize them things. You never know what that's been, or you might know where that's been. I don't know.
Fingers have been.
No, you never know what's been there.
There's always a point in my future, Joe.
It would be a mishap if there wasn't porn in his future. Yeah, Roy Orbison. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, look at the ankles.
Dr. Smith, you know you weren't looking at the ankles.
That's right. Yeah, doctor said as soon as it came up, got to look at the ankles.
Yeah.
Is that ankles or cankles?
Cankles. That's it. That's oh shit. Oh god, I got.
Here's what I think of that picture.
Oh God.
Oh. Hey, Nick.
Elaine Sarchuk total, the drummer has 4 wives.
Kimberly, hi, girl.
Okay. Kimberly was here. Monsters of Rock, yeah. Yeah, they used to do a lot of that in England, those big Monsters of Rock tours. What's up, Roman? How you doing? And Jenny O'Brien. Hello, Jenny O'Brien. Hello, Miss O'Brien. Good to see you, Miss O'Brien. Top of the evening to you. What is it when men and people that puke? What is it when men and people that puke? Huh?
What is it with men and people that puke?
Oh, man. I just was reading it wrong. What's up, Richard? How are you, man?
Joe, I had a studio light blow out on me, and I stuck a 120 watt bulb in there just to try to make up for it, but it's not. See, my studio lights are color filtered, so it's like daylight light. but not this bulb I got in this bum studio lamp. So yeah, I get this shadow on this side until I get a replacement bulb for it. I went online, priced the buggers, and yeah, I'm not paying $27 for one thinking bulb. I'll find one cheaper somewhere
Quit
else.
being cheap.
I'll get it for you. Hold on a minute.
Quit being cheap.
Quit being cheap. Quit. Shut up.
Quit being cheap.
If I want.
Now, Moose Gal says, "Is anybody else here?"
If your second channel were to subscribe as an outdoor lover, I could buy a bulb.
My second channel comes from the first wallet, so.
Oh well, it sounds like a personal problem to me.
Oh, Phil, you owe me $25
I do. Why's that?
because I subscribed to your piece of shit channel.
No one asked you to.
You stole me.
And by the way, Mike.
You made the effort, so I want my money.
Oh, and by the way, Mike.
What?
Guess what? You put your sweaty back on my frickin' T-shirt. You ain't sending it back for a blue one.
I ain't leaned back on it yet.
That's I've seen you. I've seen
It's a
you.
grease rag. I don't give a shit about that shirt. Where do I get the hoodie? What do you see what I do to that?
There's my hoodie. I got my hoodie today.
I got mine first. Nah, 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 nah.
Well, mine took twice as much material, so they had to wait till they saved enough money to make enough material for mine.
That's because you're fat.
So.
Yeah, but you got a hoodie.
Glad you got it.
And I done wore mine on size string.
But you got a hoodie, and I got a seat cover. See, I got a seat cover, man. Come on.
He's got a custom seat cover.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
don't be advertising it that way. Damn it, they're not available. And then to have them sent to me, and then have somebody stitch the arms shut and cut them off and make a seat cover out of the damn thing.
Right.
Anybody can go to Size Merchandise. There's plenty of shirts or seat covers in there to choose from. All you got to do is get like a medium shirt, and it'd probably be a good seat cover.
It'd be a nice snug one, yeah.
Phil wishes he was big bone, Roman.
I'm just big boned, Mike. See,
Big
I'm not fat. I'm just big boned.
That's not what I heard.
Hey.
Oh, who
Yeah,
said
choke
that?
on it.
Roman? Come on, Roman. You've seen his mankini picture.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Saucy Shane. I just happen to wear a medium shirt.
Crazy
Yeah.
hand there. Look at crazy hand, you're sweetie. Yeah, throw it in there.
I was just thinking, where's Crazy Ann now that I need her?
Yeah, I figured she'd have a comment, you know.
Smart
I
ass.
was just waiting for it.
Hey, Jesus.
Oh my
Christ.
gosh.
Lord, what was that?
He needs
Pornhub. How did we get on Pornhub?
He looks like he's about to be
Like,
executed.
like, oh shit. I'll never be the same.
He looks like he's on the firing line.
He's cold, no fair. Roman.
That was not good.
Oh, Jesus. That man's lost his mind. The gimp.
Well, it's so small. Once you drop it, it's hard to find, you know.
What's up, Kayla? How are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while.
Okay.
What are we sharing in here, Harry?
Did I win yet?
Oh,
Yeah, you're old, Irma.
oh geez, Harry. Oh, geez, Harry. Something wrong with y'all. Are you ready to behave yourself, Nick Jones?
For about 5 minutes, yeah.
Did you win yet? What are you talking about, Super Dave? How you doing, man? most of our young people have no idea who Eddie Van Halen is.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. It's it's kind of funny which bands kind of stand the test of time, but I think it's part of their music still kind of being relevant, so making stuff like Metallica. I think most of your 20-somethings, early 20-somethings know who Metallica is, but may not know who Van Halen is, and Metallica was doing it just right along with Van Halen back in the 80s when I was watching them.
God, shut the fuck up, everybody.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Can't take it.
Well, God, if we shut the fuck up, Granny speaks up. I mean,
There you go. Then we all just
see it work, guys.
Y'all crazy. You asshole. Jesus Christ, Will, get me off of there. There.
On arcade, I liked Nirvana back in the day. I mean, that's going into like wasn't that most like your mid 90s where Nirvana and that grunge music and whatnot kind of took place. But man, I sure as hell can't stand that music now. I hear that grunge stuff come on the radio. It was just there was so little of it, but it was dominating the radio at the time. It just played it over and over and over. Yeah. Whenever I hear a Nirvana song come on, I've got to change the station. I mean, again, I liked them back in the day, but holy, it was mad. It was bad.
It's okay.
I feel that when Granny gets pimped, I don't let things Foxy lady. Well, I gave you the keys if you want them, Roman. What's up, Tim? How you doing, man?
Hey, Tim.
Now I'm gonna show some ignorance. Lithium sounds familiar, but I couldn't name a song for them. You hum a few bars, I probably know a song that they did, but they did overplay a lot of grunge metal back in the day, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it was intolerable sometimes when you get a 4-song channel.
Oh
God, you'd have a local rock channel, and and we called them 4-song channels because I mean it's just like, geez.
Well, they had a playlist that they didn't deviate from, right?
Yeah, and they had it all set up on auto rotate with the auto ads, and you're just like, oh God. And that's it. Is you might have something that you're good with, you really like listening to, and shit. After a week of it playing 500 times, you're sick of it.
They're all everyone's telling me how Lithium was a song by Nirvana. Okay.
It's also a battery.
True. That's true.
Just in case somebody wanted to know that.
Take it from a fucking scrapper to know that shit, right?
You guys feel free to put your answer in the comment section on this one that Moose Gal asked. Go ahead and feel free to put your answer in the comment. Which lead singer of Van Halen do you think was better? That would be the question. So the answer, I think the two answers would be, because they don't have a lead singer, but I guess I don't know who's the lead singer now, or who was before Eddie died. But you got David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar. So no,
I was never.
I like to go with Diamond Dave because he had all the original stuff. The whole Running with the Devil. Now, see, she was asking earlier too if anybody had been to a Van Halen. I'd never been to a Van Halen concert, but I went to a David Lee Roth concert at, I want to say it was Joe Louis or Cobo Arena. Same difference. They're different, but they're right down there. And David Lee Roth was out there, and we were up almost next to the stage, but up on the second tier, looking down. And people were throwing shit at him. People were not happy, and people were throwing stuff. and he stopped his concert, and he basically told people, it says, stop throwing stuff. It says, if you see someone throwing stuff, it says, get them out of here, beat their ass, or put them up on stage, and I'll beat their ass. But he was using his moves because, as you know, he was into karate and stuff, and he was kind of blocking stuff and hitting stuff, and people chilled out. But I watched him there for a while at that concert, and that was one I actually went to and watched. But that's about all I remember of that concert, was just that episode right there. So
Joe Louis ain't there no more.
did they tear it down?
Mm-hmm.
David Lee Roth was good when he performed Jump. Oh, all those things. What was it? Hot for Teacher? I love that video. Got it bad, got it bad, got it bad. So.
Well,
I mean, Tone Ranger wasn't a lot of your singers like that. There's a band and then they go out and find a singer. I mean, look at you've seen the movie The Dirt, right? What was Vince Neil doing when Motley Crue, found him, or when the guys found him for Motley Crue? He was like a wedding singer, right? He was singing at bar mitzvahs and things like that. So they brought him in and whatnot. So, that seems to be the interchangeable part. One of the groups that I like, what is it? Drowning Pool. They seem to have interchangeable.
Fucking crazy, Ian.
What is it? Let's see. Ozzy Osbourne was the singer. He made Black Sabbath, and of course, when he left Black Sabbath, he was.
Ozzy was the shit and still is the shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just keep on going.
Yep. And it's funny as hell because he can't put a fucking sentence together if you got to talk to him, but he can sing his ass off.
Mm-hmm. There's a show on what the hell is it? It's on Pluto TV. Him and his son go all over the place.
Yeah.
They went to Noah's Ark, and his son told him, "You can't swear in here." Every other word, fuck.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking boat. Look at this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Dad, you can't swear in here.
The one thing with Ozzy is, I tell you what, if you got a couple of hours to hear him repeat himself,
Mm-hmm.
he's a real deep thinker.
Yep.
I love the guy. I mean, he can rattle on, and I love the dumb common sense he's got.
Mm-hmm.
With his kid, so many times his kid would say something. He'd turn to his kid and tell him, "Do you realize how fucking stupid that was?" And his kid goes, "Have you ever listened to yourself talk?" And he goes, Yeah. He says, "I might not talk the way you do, but I ain't fucking stupid like you." I just love the guy.
He sang one of his songs with Lita Ford, and at the end of it, he's like, "I fucking remembered it." He like shocked himself that he remembered it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's been several times I've watched Ozzy in the middle of a conversation, all of a sudden stop, and he goes, "Hey, you got to hear this. I remembered something." And I just bust my gut because you find out it's from 15 years ago.
Yep.
And he just remembered it. Oh,
Crazy.
shit, I got to pick up my clothes at the dry cleaner. Son of a bitch. That was about 23 years ago. Fuck.
Yep. Crazy Ann said, "Just listen to Phil. It's the same shit."
Sharon. I used to do that back when I first started working where I work now. We got a lady in there that's one of our receptionists, and I would go upstairs every time I do get up there. I go, "Sharon." I don't think she really knows who he is, so she never really got it, but it was funny to me.
Didn't Ozzy eat a bat? I don't know. Probably did.
I think the final story on that was he didn't actually bite the head off of it. It was something else.
A chicken.
but people went with it. No, it was something else. He had a rubber bat or something, and something I forget. I want to say within the last year I heard that story again, and I'd have to look it up again. And it wasn't a bat, but he went with it because of course he was the king of darkness, right?
Mhm.
And it was cool to have done it. Well, you saw him in the dirt, the thing out there snorting ants and licking up Tommy Lee's piss and everything else. Guy would do anything just to show you how crazy he was. So, oh man, I'm getting stuffy down here. What's going on? More R&B, huh?
Pangolin? What the hell is Pangolin?
Yeah. A pangolin?
Yeah. What's up, K&D?
What's up, K&D scrapping?
Hey, K&D.
He's kind of our neighbor, too. He's in Sarnia. He's not far away. Keep your ass in Sarnia, too. You have been stuffy since you started your stream, Phil.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me.
Must be because you're big. Boned.
I thought you sounded stuffy on your
South
video.
Park pandemic special joke. Oh, okay.
Hey, Roman.
What's up, Roman?
Hey, Roman.
Hey.
Hey, Roman.
Give me a second. I'll be right.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second.
I also suffering with fat fuck.
On there. That big ass banner.
He can't go to the bathroom before his stream.
That's it, and then he puts the rolling turd up there. I mean, what's wrong with society that we all got to announce? Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back. I gotta go take a shit. You think anybody really gives a shit? Just tell them I'll be right back and go do whatever you're gonna do. Don't tell us.
Right.
I don't need to know you're going in there to take a dump.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
gee.
well, I give a
My
shit.
dog
So
did.
I'm gonna go give a shit. I'm gonna go give a shit. I mean, give a shit. I don't know.
If your balls itch, just get him and scratch him.
I've never accepted a shit, but I've certainly given a shit.
Wait a minute.
Well,
Any balls.
and if somebody tells me I'm going to go take a shit, I tell them, well, good, because I'm not going to give you a shit because I don't give a shit.
Intermission. There's no streams in intermission.
You
What's
want
not that's gonna hurt.
that's gonna fly off your finger and hit Sty right now.
He wouldn't give a damn. He really wouldn't.
Right.
He'd say, don't worry about it, Sty, I'll buy you a glass one. Yeah.
God,
See,
When-
Well, maybe a plastic one.
I'll get you a glass eye, buddy.
I'll get you a glass eye.
I'll get you one of them marbles with the little swirls in the middle. It'd be cool as shit.
Yeah.
Well, Phil shits himself, the fat fucker.
Crazy Ann.
Yeah, Crazy Ann. Yeah. Yeah, well, Roman does.
I don't care if Phil, tells us he's going to the bathroom. He's not bringing us with him, which
You do.
I've never done.
You've never ever done that, have you? You never ever. He goes out and stands next to a nice, running brook through the yard. You can hear it tinkle, 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 tinkle. Yeah. But he never takes the phone to the bathroom. No.
No, never done that. I don't know what that's
I
like.
couldn't
But
believe the last time that you had the phone with you and you were putting them tights on. Them tights.
Oh yeah, that was
Putting
Those
the
were
suckers
from,
on and then coming onto the phone would have been kind of okay. But man, watching you trying to squeeze into them, that was just, it was like insane. It was,
More like
those were
Austin.
from those were from Nelson Cheney over at what's his I can't remember his page, but yeah, that was from Nelson Cheney's page. I was like, yeah,
right.
give me your pants, and I ordered the large, but the large is like for a girl that's 4'3" and about 118 pounds, maybe.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
You squeezed in them and you managed to do it without a shoehorn.
I'm not gonna say, yeah. I mean, I thought I was gonna have to get lube. That was pretty brutal putting those on. I'm gonna mute my mic.
That's a hell of a beard comb.
I used to use a plastic fork when it was real long.
You got to have a Viking strike, a Viking. It's a striking Viking comb. That's what you need for your beard.
Maybe
Yeah, stop brushing your face with your ass scratcher comb.
That's right. Yeah. How many times have he scratched his balls with that?
I have never
Probably
scratched.
like to smell of that fuck.
Why would you say I scratched my balls with this? I would.
Whose balls have you scratched with it then?
Nobody's balls.
Because you were holding it up close to camera one day there, and those hairs look a little curlier than your beard. So I was wondering,
Oh yeah. You might be
after a
honest
hot
with
night out, Mike, do you come home and get up in the morning and comb your teeth?
Don't
and
tell
brush
him.
your...
You haven't
Don't
had
tell
that
him,
hair
Mike.
scratcher ponytail, have you?
Don't tell him they were my hairs. Don't tell him, Mike.
I ain't gonna tell. That's our secret.
Yeah, don't you two disclose anything.
Hey, those are Roman's hairs. Hey, Phil.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you too.
You know,
They're all talking just fine while I was gone.
What?
we're talking about ball hairs.
Ah.
Yeah, somehow it ended up there because he had his nut sack scratcher. He was combing his beard with it.
Groovy Love is leaving. Good night.
Good night.
I thought it was a weird beard conversation.
What started there?
Have a good night, Groovy Lava Squirrel.
Oh man.
I got chicken wings cooking.
Do ya? On the grill? you deep frying
No,
them?
deep fat fryer. Yeah, frying them.
Here we go with the
We'll
food.
have to make
What's up, JJ?
have to make some toned down hot sauce for the family.
How do you do that?
Frank's Red Hot, butter, garlic, pepper. Keep it basic.
I did go out and buy some of this to try. I'm not a big Frank's Red Hot, but I thought I might review something that's maybe mainstream in case anybody hadn't tried it yet. Still sealed. I still haven't done it yet. Matter of fact, I got another one over here, which is mainstream because everybody was talking about it. I haven't opened it. I haven't opened this one yet either. And that's Scorpion Tabasco sauce.
Huh.
Well,
So-
I tried that.
Did you?
Yeah. Same vinegar flavor. It's a little bit
Yeah,
hot.
well, it's a heavy vinegar sauce, right? Between the vinegar and all the salt and whatnot that's in Tabasco, it's like, you could preserve a person with that.
That's why they put it in the MREs. It would last for 40 years.
Yep.
That is a fact.
I can remember those itty bitty bottles they would give us.
Yeah,
I had a buddy of mine gave me a case of the little itty bitty bottles because it was what it was is one of those, base kitchen cases, where they got all the condiments in big cases for serving the troops, all on base. And so he ships me this box. He says, "Oh, I got some MREs for you." Shipped me that box, and I looked and I go, "That's an awful small box." I cut it open. It was about 500 of them little bottles of Tabasco sauce.
And you probably don't have enough to fill an entire bottle.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Because it's about half a teaspoon in that little bottle.
Yeah, there's more glass and plastic in that box than there was Tabasco sauce.
Yeah.
The brown ones taste the best.
The brown ones what?
Fucking horrible.
The brown bottles of Tabasco that were like 15 years old.
No.
Joey.
The fuck?
Wow.
Oh.
So what's with the chicken wings? What are we eating with the chicken wings?
More chicken wings.
Oh, just chicken wings. We don't get a side to go with the chicken wings. You're just going to fry up some chicken wings. Sounds more like a bachelor's meal than something for the family.
Trying to stay skinny over here.
Ah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Bad enough for having deep fried chicken.
Oh, shit.
You want to make some French fries? No, it's good enough. Besides, minimal effort. It's a school night.
School night for who? Ain't like they're going to school, is it?
No.
His third grade teacher's mad at him for falling asleep during class.
Yeah.
He has to eat quick, go to bed.
No,
the school's open, and there's already been one kid at the technology school come in with the Rona, and there's been 3 teachers in the past week called out sick. They haven't been to school. It's like
right here. Yeah, people are, hey, when your president gets COVID, people suddenly get scared.
Yeah.
they gave me the option of going to sending them to the school or doing virtual, and I said virtual.
Yeah. Well, that's what my son's doing this whole senior year. He won't step foot back in that school, as far as I know.
Yep.
He's not going in. I mean, some of the kids are going in there twice a week, so they're kind of rotating students. But he decided on complete virtual school. So I hope he does well. I mean, he's at home, where the video games are and everything else. And,
Yep.
no one's here to monitor him. Me and the wife both work. She's not working now. She's down south.
Yeah, it's
no one's here to monitor him.
It's tough for a lot of kids to be able to structure themselves to that and actually get down with it and get what they need done.
My girls are doing good. They don't want to be stuck inside all day. So they get in the assignments, they get them done, and they're already ahead of everybody else.
Yeah. I completed my high school years in a private school, and that private school would give you your curriculum. You were all in the same room, but you had your own cubicles. So you had to turn around in your seat to look at the other students, and you didn't want to do that the headmaster, or else his assistant would smack you so damn hard. What are you doing looking behind you? And they'd plop your whole year's curriculum on your desk, and you had this big bookshelf you put everything on, and they give you a list of all your core studies for the year. And man, you could work through it as fast as possible. You had to pass the tests and do all the handwork, but you could work through it as fast as you wanted. In 1 year, I completed all except 3 credits to graduate, and I went in there in my sophomore year. And so I got my sophomore, junior, and senior years out of the way except for 3 credits. Then my ma couldn't afford to keep me in that private school, so I was going to finish out my 3 credits in the public school. Got to the public school, and they said, we're not going to recognize 6 other credits that they gave you. And I said, it's a state approved curriculum. And they said, but it's not our school district's approved curriculum, so we're not letting you keep those credits. And I told them, there, look at that. There's something for you to sit on. I got my high school equivalency when I was 47 years old after running a governmental program for 6 years. And then the government found out I didn't even have a high school diploma. They said, whoa, you can't hold a federal position like that without a high school diploma minimum. I said, give me a week or 2, I'll get it. Went to the local tech college and said, yeah, I need my high school equivalency. And they said, you want the GED? That only takes about 4 hours to take those tests. I said, no, give me the actual diploma. That was kind of a mistake, though. I took all them tests. It took 8 hours to get through everything. They don't have to do half that shit anymore for a high school equivalency. I mean, I had to do it, and that was insane. You had to do a minimum 1,000-word essay, and you had to take a full civics test, which was pretty advanced on all the structure of government and everything, blah, blah, blah. They don't have to do that anymore. Asses. But I took it all in one day. They said, usually it takes 2 days to finish. I said, no, I only got 1 day. I got to get to work. So I passed. I was thrilled. And I told them, where's my diploma? They said, well, you got to go to the Bayfield High School at graduation ceremony, and the superintendent will give you the diploma. You wear the hat and gown and you show. I said, the fuck I do at 47 years old? I got a kid graduating this year. I'm not going to go on the stage with him and get a goddamn diploma. God, I had to fight like hell to get him to finally just send it to him. Son of a bitch, drag my old ass up on that stage. Bullshit.
No, when you couldn't get up on stage, you use him at frame style.
And the biggest reason I was not in for getting the diploma, they wouldn't let me pick one of them high school girls to go to prom. So fuck them. I'm not showing up for the diploma if I can't take one of them cute little girls to prom. Assholes.
Yeah, I think they might have a problem with that. Just saying. I'm trying to look something up here.
Well, if you turn the clock back about 20, 30 years, and we were in this situation, my recommendation to everybody would be do the virtual homeschooling, but also homeschool. You sit there and add to that curriculum, a lot of historical issues and things that, they've virtually eliminated U.S. history, and it's all lumped into social studies, and it doesn't reflect on actual U.S. history. And so it's, take social studies and world history, and the U.S. is kind of squeezed into the world history a little bit. And it's a shame. It's a shame. So I'm all for virtual schooling, COVID or not. If you have a way to monitor your kids and their progress, virtual schooling I'm good with. But you got to get those kids with other kids. They got to socialize. My ex-wife and I home taught for 4 years. We made damn sure our kids socialized with larger groups of other kids, because they need that social interaction, But homeschooling's 10 times better than the so-called developed curriculum.
Well, as long as you got someone that can stay home and stay on top of it, and they can do what they need to do, and you almost, with the homeschooling, you almost have to go along. You almost have to start your child at a level where you're proficient. bottom line is, I wasn't even a great student when I was a senior in high school. You know, I was probably
That too.
I was probably a C average. So, you know, where I would have to start if I was going to homeschool. If I were going to homeschool one of my kids, that's kind of scary, you know.
I was good with our kids because they were all, you know, Running Water was about 10 years old when we quit homeschooling. So, you know, they were younger. It was
Sure.
the curriculum was real straightforward and that. However, 4 years of homeschooling them, when we went to put them back into public school, they said we have to pre-test all 4 of your kids so we know what grade to put them in. Because you homeschooled them, we haven't a clue where they are academically. Well, they tested all 4 of them and they go, well, they're going to go into the grade of their same age group. And I said, well, what was the results of the test? And they said, well, about 2 years advanced. But they're going into school at their own age group. We're not putting them that far ahead. And I said, I'm not sure if I'm cool with that. And really, I should have fought it because all 4 of my kids for the first several years struggled because they were too far ahead. They were bored at school. They were just bored. They're going, oh, this is old shit. We've heard all this shit before. And you want me to do these math problems? Running Water actually got so many times accused of cheating because when it came to math, he'd just answer those equations without showing the longhand. And the teacher would say, you can't do that. You got to show how you came to that conclusion.
Got to show your work, right?
And he's like, but it's such simple math. He said, why do I have to? You know, if I don't need to, why do I have to? And so, yeah, that was a battle. It was a battle.
What, Ian? Pussy? What?
What is that? What is that, Phil? Why is she saying that?
I think because someone had a cat up on their lap.
Granny.
We both did.
Meow.
Mine's on my shoulder like a parrot.
At least was she talking about Nick?
Ugh,
Nick's a bit of a pussy. I would have left being in total virtual, except she had an AP and honors classes. I wanted her to get the help if she needed it. Well, that's my son. My son's in all these AP classes and everything. I can't help him. He does have like a student person that stays follows up with him and whatnot. That I guess is in charge of like a half dozen or a dozen kids or whatever. But yeah, I don't know anything about his curriculum or what's going on. I guess we'll find out if he's not doing well, right? That's probably when they'll let us know.
Oh yeah.
If,
you would hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I had one of my kids, my oldest, when he was in, I want to say 5th grade, and we get a phone call from the teacher, Mr. and Mrs. Patterson. Your son is not going to probably graduate to 5th grade. And I was like, well, why is that? Because your son has 50 missing assignments.
Holy shit.
And I was like, okay. He says the work he does in class, he does exceptional. But he says he doesn't turn in his assignments. I was like, okay. Now I don't know how you're going to think of this as a parent, but I was like, why does my son have 50 missing assignments? And I'm just now hearing about it.
Right. That's what I was thinking right away.
We're not talking about 5 or 10.
Yeah.
Not 15.
That's when you should have heard about it.
Not 15.
When it was 5 or 10.
Not 20 or 30. 50 missing assignments, and he may not graduate the 5th grade because he has 50. Now, at what point should someone, contact the parents and say, hey, we're having a problem? Because I'll be honest with you, my wife is one of these ones that always, when she got home from work, or at that point in time, she may not, I don't know. She's always asked the kids, "Where's your homework?" Well, I got it done. Where's your homework? I got it done. And some of them would have it done, and some of them wouldn't have it done. Well, obviously, being the oldest in 5th grade, he wasn't doing any work. He's smart. We knew he was smart, so that wasn't a problem. I mean, the kid, at age, 6, 7 years old, was reading encyclopedias to my daughter that was, a couple years younger than him. So he was one of these kids that was always smart. So we had there was no doubt that he was smart, and that if he was doing that he could do the work in class.
Right.
But he wasn't.
Yeah.
But of course, you're talking, this was 25 years ago, so I was 27 years old. And even a teacher's assistant, someone should notify a parent before it gets to that point. So,
well, get this one. Just think of how Running Water must have felt at his graduation. He's up there with everybody else. He's thrilled. And I tell you what, I mean, he was really close to pushing 4.0 straight through high school. I mean, that boy was sharp. And we're proud. We're in the audience. And yeah, there's my first boy. He's going to graduate today. When he gets called off to come up get his diploma, he walks up, gets it, shakes the superintendent's hand, opens the diploma right there on the stage and looks. And the whole audience hears him go, "Why isn't this signed?" The superintendent, "We'll talk about that after the ceremony. We'll talk about," and he goes, "Well, I should hope so." And he walks back, stands in his group. And I'm out there going, "Oh shit. Why didn't they sign his diploma?" After the ceremony, boy, our family was right on that superintendent. What in the hell is going on? And he goes, "He has outstanding library books.
Oh, God.
And he will not have a legitimate diploma until they are returned." I reached in my pocket. Well, at the time, I was pretty flush. I reached in my pocket, pulled my money clip out, peeled off 2 $100 bills, and stuffed them in the superintendent's hand. They said, "There, he just bought the damn books, and you're going to sign that right here in front of me." The superintendent goes, "I can't accept this. You got to have a receipt or something." I said, "Send me the receipt, asshole. Just sign his diploma." God, embarrass that kid in front of the world like that. "Well, we'll talk about that after the ceremony. Why you don't have a legitimate diploma." Past due library books. I found out it was 2 books, and one of them was origami. What a paper fold.
oh my God.
And we found it at the house. I paid $200 for 2 books that were worth maybe about $16 together. That pissed me off the night that kid. All that hard work, and then hold something so important back from them as a tool to get your stupid library books back.
Well, again, where was the notification of the parents saying,
right, your kid's got past books, and we have this stipulation: if you don't get them back to us or pay for them, he won't get his diploma. Why weren't we told that we had to sit in a public huge ceremony and find out about that shit? Oh yeah. I used to just love it though, and they learned. They quit calling our house, "Your kid's not being very kind. They're being a little monster or something." After I stormed into that place, superintendent, it got to the point where the superintendent knew I was coming because all the office staff disappeared. Oh shit, here comes Ty. I go in there and say, "I just got a phone call from one of your frickin' teachers." "Oh yeah, I'm aware of it." I said, "Then why did I get the phone call?" "Well, your kid is being a little unruly." And I said, "You want my kid? You require my kid to be here. You make me send my kid to your damn school. You took him. You discipline him. Quit frickin' calling me to come here and discipline them damn kids. I do it when I said, I want your home phone number. I want those teachers' home phone numbers. And he goes, and why would you do that? And I said, because I'm going to call you people at home during the weekends when those kids are out of line. Every time one of my kids gets out of line, I'm going to call their teacher or you and say, my kid's out of line. Get over here and do something about it. And they go, well, why would we do that? And I said, why should I have to come and do that when you got my kid? I gave you my kid. Deal with it. Jesus. That's crazy. And it was for some of it was for the stupidest stuff in the world. My youngest girl, Amanda, she was hard-headed, boy, and I got called to the school because she refused to answer her teacher. Her teacher started getting nasty with her, and my daughter told her flat out, my dad told me when someone's talking to you nasty, the best thing you can do is just shut your mouth. Don't even respond. So that's what I did. And I told that teacher, I said, when you realize she's not going to answer you, why didn't you just move on with life? I mean, and let her sit there. She shut up. So
Right.
Why don't you just move on with life? I deserved an answer. I said, you may have deserved an answer, but you weren't going to get one, obviously. So just move on. Oh no, that was such a transgression against the whole system that you got to get her dad in here and straighten her out. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, well, some people don't discipline their kids at all at home, and when they get to school, you can really tell that they had nobody. You see them at my place of business. I swear to you, there are people that must have nannies or must have someone in the house that's watching their kids while they're both at work, because neither one of them seem to be able to control their kids when they're in a public setting. And the kids don't listen to them. And when the kids don't listen to them, or the kids tell them no, or the kids hit them, they don't do nothing about it. And it's like, I just look at it and shake my head and thinking, there's got to be someone they listen to but it ain't these two.
That's funny, because in your car sales work, guy I know that's out at the Ford dealership here, I was telling him, boy, you guys got that one sweet Ford F-250 sitting on the showroom floor. I'd love to buy that truck. He goes, oh, you don't want that truck? I go, I looked at that truck. That's a nice truck. He says, the doors are going to fall off the fucking hinges within a year. I go, what are you talking about? He says, every asshole redneck comes in here with their unruly goddamn kids, and they're opening and slamming them doors constantly, in and out, climbing all over inside the truck. And he says, especially that one. All of them kids are all over that fucking truck. He said, I wouldn't buy that truck. He says, those doors already have 100,000 miles on them. I never thought of that. But that's true. I've seen that on the showroom floors over at our Chevy dealer. People come in there and they got 3-4 little unruly brats, and they're in every car on the showroom. They're opening all the doors and all over, and they're disrupting other customers, and they sit there at the desk like none of that's happening.
They don't hear a damn thing.
Yeah, it's like they don't hear nothing, don't see nothing.
You get some of these kids that get in the car and they honk the horn, and mom and dad think it's cute.
Yeah. Oh, they're honking the horn. Oh, I'd punch that sucker right in the horn. A little brat.
No, I don't want to punch the kids. I want to punch the parents.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I'm saying the parents should want to go punch the kid.
Those are some big bloomers.
I'm like you.
We can't see the rest of it, Mike, but those are some big bloomers.
Yeah. Those are so, yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit, Batman.
Yeah, you just can't get your camera straight there, buddy.
That was a scratch and sniff.
I'm not sniffing that. I found a picture of Granny's van too.
Oh, did you?
God.
Oh dear.
No,
You
They're
gotta
out
load
now taking a siesta.
I'm gonna raise me some venison.
There you go.
Oh, kidding. There's quite a few barbecues in there.
Mm-hmm.
Just sit. And then there's this one, if you want, in case you want to hit it from the back one last time.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
That's the caption. Whoop.
That's awful.
Spank that.
He's going to have to get a new monitor before long. He's going to have a whole war.
Problem is, it's a freaking big ass TV.
Right.
I got a couple extras. I'm good. I always have someone standby. What are you gonna do?
There was a guy that this morning that offered to trade up the adventure trailer for this 24-foot camper, pull behind camper. And I went and looked at the camper this morning, and I told him, I said, sorry, can't be done. He goes, why? He says, look at this camper, it's got everything. I said, it won't work. He goes, why won't it work? I said, there's nowhere for my flat screen TV. The way that thing was designed, it was too many windows in it. Way the hell too many windows in it. And there was no place you could set up that flat screen that would have worked anywhere. The wiring was all wrong. The windows were placed wrong. Everything was wrong. I said, no, I'll keep my adventure trailer because that TV just squeezes into the nose of it. I said, I'm good.
Now, is there anything special you got to do with a TV like that when you're hanging it up on the inside of the adventure trailer with all the going down the road and everything?
No. Okay, here, so people will understand because I've already went through this with running water. Running water is going, oh God, that TV of yours will never survive. I said, it's not going to be in the damn trailer. It's going to be in the back seat of my King Ranch with my computer, riding nice and smooth and safe. And when I get to my location, I'm taking it into the trailer, and it's not even getting attached to a wall. It's going to be sitting on a desk inside the trailer. And so yeah, it won't have any vibration or anything because it's going to ride safely inside the truck with a packing blanket wrapped around it and hauled vertically. Oh my God, I've seen guys haul TVs flat and they get there and they go, why is there a big crack across the front? Oh, geez. Or Blum Locos.
Somebody got to keep them in business.
Something like that. Yeah, I still get a lot of messages and stuff from him. You know, I was a far right wing Republican, and a lot of this stuff, man. He shares a lot of stuff with me.
I haven't seen him around in the live streams or nothing.
No, he hasn't been here much.
Hope he's all right.
He's busy trying to keep that business. He's busy trying to keep that business afloat.
It's got to be hard to do.
So it is because they're not it's not like they're a big company. So,
and
of course, where he's at in Minnesota, you know.
Yeah. He ships your stuff quick, though. I'll tell you that.
Yep. Yeah, he is ready with the stuff when usually shipped out within a day or two. So
tomorrow I'm gonna go order some more shit.
I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
Some of the espresso ones.
Yeah.
They're so good, make you want to smack your mama. I'm gonna go over to my daughter's house tomorrow and smack my mama because she's in a box.
There you go.
I stayed away from my daughter today. She's not in the best of moods.
Yeah, I still got one of these Satan's pleasures over here, and it's kind of like, whoo, that extract. It's like, whoo. But I think I could handle it again this time because the last time I did it, I where I was prepped for was one level, and it wound up being at a different level. So, do they have Blum Local meatballs?
How long does it take a package to get from Poland?
They don't, but I mean, I'm sure Hunt for Heat. Cindy can make you some. She's got her what are those chocolate salty ball things that you make there, Cindy?
Who's got salty balls?
I think Cindy's got the chocolate salty balls or
Granny does.
rum balls or whatever. She's is Granny got
her
balls?
Granny got salty balls.
Okay. Oh,
What you doing, Granny?
She's rolling. She's busy rolling. Leave her alone.
I got balls.
Salty balls.
Not the kind y'all talking about. I got virtual balls.
Virtual balls.
Wow.
That's what old lady's got some big ass balls.
Mess with me and I'll show you.
Are we really going to see Granny's balls?
Old balls. The fuck are you doing, Nick? He's not saying a goddamn thing, and he's down there fucking with shit. Are you doing your paperwork or something, or what?
Yeah, you moaning fat fuck.
Oh, see, that's all. It's all you got. He can't come in here and give a conversation or be part of a conversation. Only thing he can come in here and give freaking insults. Come on, man. Give us something. Give us something intelligent. Give us something we'll all enjoy. Yeah, we've seen that before. That's not new. What's up, Melissa?
How the hell?
Was it what?
What?
I don't know how you track this shit. This is weird. I was looking to see where Stey's Rummy Bears are.
Oh.
But when you hit the tracking, you get all this bullshit. I don't know nothing about all that.
Yeah, it probably hasn't made it across the pond yet.
Yeah. It's held over at the Berlin Wall.
Yeah, the Berlin Wall. Well, they tore that down, so it should make it over, no problem.
Just throw it.
I can't wait till he gets those.
He's reading
that. Fucker's trying to read.
He's reading the instructions to his penis enlargement cream, but the problem is it doesn't work.
He probably has it on reverse.
Yeah, he put it on backwards.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad. How do you put
it on? Is off, is off, is on. You don't know.
I got a buddy like that. It just keeps getting smaller.
I got a buddy like that. You got to tell him opposite so he understands.
Don't those instructions for that cream it's just 2 lines, wax on, wax off, right? That's it. I thought those were the instructions.
Well, that's the problem is those instructions and that cream come from China. So anything over 2 inches is considered big.
Right.
Yeah.
The tube is longer than the actual people over there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had my buddy that helps me go to Ohio and stuff. He had a stroke and he can't talk real good. He can drive, he can do everything else. It's just his speeches, but he can't read no more. He can't write, and he don't know left from right, right from left. So if you go somewhere, if you want to go right, just tell him to go left, and he'll turn right every time.
Every time
you do everything opposite, and it clicks in his brain, and he'll do it. He goes the right way. It's weird as hell.
That is.
At first, I thought he was messing with me, but then the more I thought about it, and I kept seeing, I started just testing him on stuff, without him knowing it, and sure as shit.
I had a gal that worked for me back in 1975, and I didn't realize it for about 5-6 months that she always said, yeah, I gotta get, I'd call her and say, hey, can you fill in for so-and-so? And she'd say, well, you got to give me a half hour to get there. And I go, oh, I suppose you got to do your hair. And she, well, no, I'm ready to go, but it'll take a half hour to get there. And I said, why? And she says, because that's how long it takes me to drive there. And I go, you're only about 20 minutes from here if you're walking. And so why is it going to take a half hour to drive here? I found out from her husband, she doesn't take left turns. She will not turn across traffic. She takes right turns, and she'll go around blocks
Oh my God.
so that she'll end up at her location taking a right turn because she'll never take a left turn. I said, Jesus Christ, that's insane. And he goes, yeah, she'd been doing it for 3 years. And it worked out that it was almost 5 years that she was doing right-hand turns, never take a left-hand turn. And she was in Minneapolis where there's a ton of one-way streets. And he said she drove around down there for about 2.5 hours just to get the hell out of the city. Because she'd get on a one-way street, and the street she needed, she had to take a left, but it was a one-way going the other way. And she'd have to go down and take a right and 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 keep going in circles until she finally hooked up with that street.
Wow.
That was insane.
She'd be screwed in New York City.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
A
Yeah.
big
She'd
city
still
like
be
that?
driving around in circles out in New York.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It was a weird phobia she had. Hey, sweetie, it's good to see ya.
Hey, Samantha.
Hi. How's it going?
It's going good.
We're here. We're doing the thing.
Doing the thing.
Doing the thing, hanging out, talking with folks.
Nice.
We were going over Eddie and everything earlier in the broadcast. Did you have any memories of Van Halen or Eddie Van Halen or anything?
Just hearing his music growing up and stuff, yeah. But
That was pretty much.
I mean, my dad was a huge fan, so I'm sure he's kind of sad.
Yeah.
But there's a couple Van Halen lives going on right now. I saw.
Oh, are there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Couple Eddie lives. I was like, wow, it's popular today.
Yeah. Well, I heard that on the radio coming home. I got about 10 minutes from home, and I flipped on the radio, and of course the local radio station in Flint. That's all they were. That's what was on was Van Halen. I was like, all right, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't listen to a lot of radio. If I do, it's something It used to be a talk radio. I don't even listen to that anymore. I'm usually listening to something YouTube or something on my phone on the way home. So. But definitely loved all my 80s rock and roll from back in the day.
I honestly think that the 80s and some 50s 60s stuff, but that's back when music was at its best, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I thought so. I mean, you even had good, and I don't want to get, but you had the start of some good punk stuff. I mean, you had they could say Elvis Costello, all of that. You had, I'm trying to think. We had guys that had haircuts like Flock of Seagulls in high school. The whole punk thing kind of started then. So you had your rock and roll, you had your heavy metal, because AC/DC was big when I was in junior high and high school.
I never heard of this guy. I've heard of the song, but he's dead too. Johnny Nash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He hit 80 at least.
Yeah, 80 years old.
Man.
Yeah, I've never heard of him.
I never heard. This is gonna be me in like 3 years. That's what I'm gonna look like.
You've never heard that song?
Well, you already act that way. You might as well look that way.
Right?
Hey man.
You look like right now.
He was a scrapper before scrapping was popular.
Oh, I'll
I've
tell
already
you
done a
what.
couple of these.
It's a big
I'll
one,
tell you what.
Elizabeth.
I went to a live show in Vegas with Red Fox, and I'll tell you what, holy shit, was he nasty? Oh, he was nasty. Nasty.
Hey, Jojo.
Yeah, he got to talking about oral sex, and my ex-wife goes, where's he going with this? Well, even she got a laugh out of it. He kept talking about that the good Lord really screwed up there putting the intake so close to the exhaust and blah, blah, blah. And he just on and on. And then he said, I just want to tell all the lady folk in the audience, if you're going to have a man do that, wash your ass, he says. So what's my ex-wife do? We get home from Vegas and we have friends over, and she had made brownies, and she's sitting there. She got a mouthful of brownie, right? So her teeth are brownie covered, and she got the brownie in her mouth. And I'm talking about the Red Fox show we saw. And she goes, oh, the best part, and she's talking with her mouth full. And she goes, is when he said, wash your ass, and all kinds of brownies spitting out while she's saying it. And I'm going, I'll try next time, honey. I mean, Jesus, don't say that with your mouth full of brownie. I mean, oh, yeah, Red Fox was a nasty character, boy. He was really nasty. Funnier than hell, but nasty. And yeah,
My wife
kind of looked like a white version of him there. Yeah.
My wife's very confused about that. Dojo's twas result, huh?
Swab results, you moron.
Swab result. It looks like an S. You're swab.
Your handwriting.
Your handwriting's not very good.
So you sent that in, got it tested. Did he come back pregnant?
You're fucked.
Poor
Catch you on the
Dojo.
next one.
All right, see you later, Nick.
Fuck you, Nick.
Hey, Dojo.
Mate, up yours, you fat fuck.
Hey, Dojo.
Love you, Nick. Piece of shit.
I love you, you fucking sausage jockey.
What the fuck you talking about?
Sweet fucking
Well, look,
Englishman,
look.
you fat fuck.
Look at Nick got the family reunion going.
People in your country don't understand what the fuck you're saying, Nick.
Oh, shit.
Nick at the family reunion. There he is. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna do about Dojo now.
Hey, Dojo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to put him in quarantine.
What does this button do? Oh shit! Look how big all y'all got. Look at that shit. Where you at? Focus. It's like my whole. Look at it. Ooh,
Whoa.
My whole. I found the. I didn't know there was an enlarge button.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just noticed it.
Felt
That
like I
big
hit
full
half
screen
there.
button.
Damn.
Boom.
But then you can't see the chat.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
It's like I just enlarged it. It's
Yeah,
like, whoa.
I'm gonna back that down because
Yeah, some of y'all shouldn't be close up. I'm just saying.
yeah. Maybe I'll just focus on Sam. Hold on a minute.
Oh,
yeah.
stop.
All right, we got it. Yeah, look, I made a box.
There, that's better. That's better on
Look how
full
red she
screen.
is.
than
Yeah, I
the
made a
full
box.
panel.
Now all I see is Sam now. She's in the box. Hi,
The
Sam.
bottom tier, if you could double up and full screen those.
Oh, wait,
that'd
what's
be
it say on the
okay.
bottom?
rest of us-
What are
There
you
you
doing?
There you go. I wanted to see you better.
What are you doing?
We just put Sam in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
I suck.
Time to calm down, folks. Only
Yeah.
because I don't want to make Sam's face hurt.
Oh,
You get her laughing too hard for too long, she starts going, I gotta leave, my face hurts.
yeah. You start hurting.
You got two-handed granny over there. Don't look up over your glasses. You see a lot of shit when you put that in full screen.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. No. He needs more than quarantine. He needs a divorce.
Giant frozen fish, huh? I don't have any frozen fish metal music. Not right now. Not actual fish. I got fillets, but yeah.
Sam can just go outside, whack a fish, bring it in. You know how they do it in Alaska? They just go out there and whack a fish, drag it down the road.
I'm not that.
Then they do that Eskimo shit.
We use
Twerk
poles.
for Crazy Ann. Oh shit. Who? You want? Who's twerking? Better not be Phil.
Oh, that'll be Samantha.
There
No,
you go.
I
Yeah,
don't-
I'll give you $1,000. That's
I
what
don't twerk. My twerking days are over.
That's terrible.
I won't work for $1,000.
I know that's what I'm saying.
For $1,000? Come on.
That's a threat.
Means get rid of him, Lady Reaper. He's bad news. He's infected.
He's in.
I got a hole dug in the backyard. We can put him in. Ship him over. I'm gonna leave that hole there because you never know. Might have to use it sometime.
Thank you, Dojo. Mike, if you want to leave.
Doing it.
Hey, I quit, Mike.
Wasn't quite a twerk, but yay.
That ain't right. Grown ass fat man should not be twerking.
That's true. You know what's kind of cool with Alaska? There's this channel, I forget what it is. I'd have to look it up again, where they have these bears that basically are playing in the stream, and they're catching trout and stuff. I mean, you gotta watch a lot of video to see them catch a trout or a salmon. I'm sorry, salmon, not trout, salmon. But man, it's cool. There's 2 or 3 of them in the water at a time in different places all over. Very cool. And it's live. Now, some of them are pre-recorded, but yeah, very cool.
Yep.
You want your twerk sent on a video, do you, Ann? That's good. I can twerk for about 10 seconds, and then we'll put it on a loop and just send it to you.
There you go.
You'll have never-ending ass shake.
It's not a bad idea.
Back from dinner. Did I miss anything?
Nope.
Nope. Pretty much talk about the same shit as when you left.
Hey, Texas.
Texas hot.
What are you doing?
Huh?
You got your tongue out. Look like you're concentrating on
Oh,
something.
I was concentrating.
I do that sometimes too. I'll be doing something like
Yeah.
just a little bit. But it's out.
Just a tad.
Just a little bit. Someone come by and pop you in the jaw and you bite your tongue and be like, oh. Ray goes
Man,
up.
Micah had a lot of people in there last night.
Micah's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he had a lot of people up on the panel. Did he get a lot
Yeah.
after we went off? Did he get a lot of people in the chat?
Everybody went over there. From here.
I know, I saw.
Yeah.
He had like 9 people up on the panel when I went over there, but had like 6 people in the chat. I was like, but then I saw you pop up and I saw other people. I saw, of course, Oji-san was over there. I saw other people from here kept popping up over there. I was like, oh, all right.
Did you see Dennis Canoehound Adventures live?
No.
I watched most of it. Yeah.
He had he was interviewing a couple of the folks from Alone, Kylie and David, the married couple. He was interviewing them. It was a great interview. He was holding like over 100 people for quite a while.
When was this? Today?
Yeah,
Tonight.
right before you're live.
Oh, okay.
He did
Yeah,
his.
typically on Tuesdays he has the Outdoor Adventure Show.
Mhm.
Is he back to doing that again? I thought he's
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is this new season started.
Okay.
So he does
It's
them over
cool.
the winter usually.
It was a good live.
Yeah, and he's
yeah.
he's starting to get some really good guests that are willing to
gets-
come up.
He gets
Yeah.
great people. He gets great people to show up and everything else. He doesn't get I feel bad for him because he doesn't get the support. He doesn't have the memberships. He doesn't
Right.
get the
Right.
people don't super chat the poor guy. I mean, I try to go, and every time I go over there, I try to put a little something in there. Think maybe it'll spark those people in that community to, but
I was glad he had the guests he had tonight, because that it helped. It wasn't great, but it helped draw more of a U.S. viewership to his channel, because usually his channel is almost all Canadians. I'll go over there and I feel like I'm the odd man out. I'm the foreigner in the crowd. But with certain guests, they're universal, because they've been on television. They've been, their names are known, and so he gets a nice broader crowd from across the continent. But you're right, Phil. I wish people would support him more. I got my membership over there with him. I told him, I said, you can count on that. As long as I got the money, I'm going to support him, because he does, and he works hard. He works hard to put his streams and his content. His videos are awesome. He doesn't do a lot of them,
right.
But
I love the shirt.
The quality is good. Yeah, thank you, Mike.
It's a great
better. Hey, it looks better with the back on the front.
Burnt out the lights.
What happened? There you go.
You put the fucker on backwards.
Yeah, I put it on backwards. It looks better on the front. Who wants to look at this shit on the back? A little freaking badge. Fuck that. People around here know I'm a retard, so I'll wear it.
They put that on the back of the shirt. That way your boyfriend can read it.
Right. Put a little beard on.
Hey.
Darken him up a little bit. He look a little gray. I'll do an OG sign art on him.
Some just for men.
Yeah, I'll do an OG
I can't believe
sign.
how young I was in that picture.
Hey, Lady Reaper.
That's young.
Actually, that photo would have been. Oh shit!
Your beard's shorter, yeah.
2014. 6 years ago.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't give him the hoodie, because I could just see him with the hoodie on backwards and the hood up over.
That would be good.
That's coming. I paid like $80 for this shirt.
A hoodie here in a couple of months. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like an $80 T-shirt.
Oh bullshit! It wasn't $80.
What's up, Will the Rocker?
I can pull the stats up.
Well, you figure between super chats and PayPal and memberships, and yeah, it's like $10,000 shirt. I love it.
I must be missing those live streams.
Holy shit! I'm gonna hire an attorney, because YouTube's keeping too much.
Yeah,
right.
And I'm still waiting for a tax form, please.
You're still waiting for what?
A tax form from all you people, except Sam.
Tax form?
Yeah, super chats and all that bullshit. No, it's right.
I'm not running a business, and you're not allowed to see my taxes anyway. They're private.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I don't have to.
I have a sole proprietorship, and I'm the sole proprietor.
Mm-hmm.
So it's none of your business, because you're on a need-to-know basis.
Don't worry, I got copies of everything.
That's good. You can go ahead. See, and the thing is if you monetize your channel and you super chat people and you pay for memberships on channels, I hope you're keeping the records.
Oh, I got it.
If you're monetized, you're going to get $10.99 for all the money you get off YouTube. And guess what? All your super chats and all of your membership fees, they're write-offs for marketing. Yep. They're write-offs for marketing. So you should be tracking those.
I keep on that. But you know what's funny? For a guy,
you trying to make sense sometimes.
For a guy that don't live stream that much or anything else, this is what I got coming this month.
Nice.
I don't do nothing. All they do is videos.
Good.
Figure it out.
That's cool.
Is it mostly coming from an older video or older videos or what?
I don't know, but I'm gonna quit my day job.
That's for $200 a month.
Hell yeah!
Holy shit!
Yeah, I'm getting paid, boy.
You're living off of bread and water, but you can make it work.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'll just have to adjust my schedule a little, and
Right.
I guess I'll have to get rid of Netflix.
Actually, that's how my
13 bucks a
stepdaughter. I
month
use
will
my
really help you
stepdaughter's
out.
account. Yeah, I use my stepdaughter's account for that. Netflix, Hulu, and what's the other one? Amazon.
I watch Amazon Prime, yeah.
Yeah, Amazon
Yeah.
Prime. So those three I get for free.
Yeah.
I ain't paying for shit. And my internet, half the time, I steal it from my neighbor. I don't even use mine. I use his.
That's. Yeah,
Hey, the dumbass gave me his password. Are you stupid?
I used my neighbors for almost 8 months, and then they came over. I was having a yard sale, and they come over, and I asked them, "How's it going?" "Well, it's going real good," and this and that. And they said, "Yeah," and he says, "The only thing I got a bitch about is I want to watch Netflix at night." And he says, "The damn internet's so slow; it's always buffering." And I'm like, "Oh."
Uh-huh.
He goes, "I'm thinking of just disconnecting my damn internet." He's like, "Well, it runs fast when I'm the first one on it, and I get it locked in, and I'm streaming or something on YouTube." And so I get priority, and you're getting the leftovers. So sorry, bud. Yeah. So I went over and confessed to him a few days later, and I gave him $150 for 8 months of using his internet, and told him I'll get my own.
Tell him to lock your shit.
I felt so bad because I was stealing it from him, but I didn't think he was. I didn't know I was, using up his broadband.
See, I haven't had like cable TV in years. But
Yeah,
I got this
cable.
little box. Yeah, cable was a ripoff. But I got this little box here, which is called My TV, and I get it actually like if you ever heard of Pluto.
Yep.
I get like freaking I don't know a few hundred channels, and then I
Yeah,
just have one
Pluto.
of those bullshit paper antennas. I get like 40 channels there. I don't need cable. I mean, and then you got like Roku. I got Roku, all that shit. You don't need cable.
No.
You don't need cable. I pay $50 or $60 a month for internet. That's the only thing I pay for.
Yep. That's what I pay for too. Is just the
I
internet.
need to take notes
Yeah.
from Mike.
Now my buddy pays almost $200 a month for cable. I was like, you're an idiot.
Yeah, I do too. So
Well, then you're an idiot.
Yep.
I love you, but you're an idiot.
But,
Well, we get
Yeah.
like 400 channels, or no, actually 800.
All right, so let me ask you a question. When you're sitting there watching TV, you can only watch one channel at a time.
Well, I got a DVR that records
Okay,
2
so we-
channels at a time.
Put her in the
So
basement.
if I'm watching one thing, I can record the other.
No,
Or
put her in the basement, Phil.
oh, can't record things on the internet.
800 channels. Oh, fuck.
It's really not for
Watch,
me. though.
watch regular cable.
Jay insisted on getting it. He pays for it.
I timed a program on cable, an hour program. It was a 30-minute program
Mhm.
because the rest was all commercials, all ads. Fuck that.
Yeah, I pay $12.99 a month for Amazon Prime, and I don't have to pay for any of those movies.
800 damn channels.
I like that.
yeah, that's yeah. I got Prime and the and then I got all the free TV access, like Mike's talking about.
Yeah.
At Running Water, he's a goofball. He's buying all of the stream channels.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, "Your home." This last year, he told me Sunday night that he was looking at his home time report, and he says, "I got home 14 times in 2020.
Wow.
And he said, and 5 of those times, he said, I was only home on an overnighter. I said, and you got all those video services, all those paid channels and all that shit. And he goes, well, yeah, but he says, my brother, your youngest, he watches that shit. And I said, no, he don't. I talked to him. He said he don't watch any of that shit. And he goes, well, he should. It's free for him. I said, you should get rid of them because it's not free for you. If you got rid of that shit, you probably save $180 a month because he's got everything,
How
And-
big do you think Sam's TV is, the whole 800 channels? That's got to be like a 400-inch TV.
Shut up.
Well, and that's the problem with 400 or 800 channels. The problem I would have, it would take me 2 hours to go through them all to decide
Yeah.
which one I'm going to watch.
That does take a while.
It would look like a food panel up on
That's what
TV.
Prime does to me too. Is I'm going through all their movies, and it takes me 45 minutes to pick one. I'm going through
Right.
all the movies they got, and I go, "Oh shit! Just start watching one of them."
I schedule all the shows I like, and they all record in their own little folder. And then Jay likes to watch his sports on different channels, so Red Zone and all that, where it plays all the games at once. But it's like between like $65 and $80 if we don't rent movies. But that when we rent movies, that's when it starts to get expensive. That's why I decided to do Amazon Prime, because it's cheaper, and some of the movies on there are free. So
Yep. So, yeah, they've got so many free, and then they've got a huge selection of 99-cent rentals, and then
Everything else is just
I mean brand new releases. The most expensive I ever saw was $4.99 to rent. Hell, you can't even go rent it down at the movie store down here for that. So, yeah, I like Prime for the movie and their documentary series. There's a lot of them. Like I've got the Smithsonian because it only costs me $5 a month, and I watch all their documentaries on the Smithsonian.
Well, aren't you a member of the Smithsonian?
He's a display at the Smithsonian.
Fuck off. They finally let me out of the basement at the Smithsonian, and I snuck out the back goddamn door. You kiss my ass, Mike.
Mike just beat me to it.
I wish I didn't.
I had to get the hell out of the Smithsonian. All the fucking young things in there. I mean, I felt out of place, all that young shit in that place.
That's Stein North. You too.
Yep, the caveman got away from the dinosaurs. Go put him back over by the dinosaurs.
Right.
Hey, I mentioned that my walls were covered with Raquel Welch when I was a teenager. That 10,000 BC. I tell you what, I want to be a Neanderthal if that's the way the chicks looked back then. Holy shit.
Boy, Raquel
I tell you
Welch,
what, the
1
world's been getting worse. If that was the way it was 10,000 BC, yeah, that somebody's been spreading some ugly genes. Yep.
Terrible.
Great Goldfish Office. How you been doing? Oh.
Hey, young Sully. Hello. Yeah.
Well, guys, it's been 2 hours. I think I'm going to call it a night. What I am going to do, 210
You're gonna
90
do
Brewing. They're still live over at 21090 Brewing. So we'll do an everything spicy raid over at 21090 Brewing. You might see some people over there you know. So well, thanks, Ty, for being up here. Granny, Mike, Sam, everyone that's in the chat. I thank everyone for being here. Have a great night. Keep it
Love
spicy.
y'all. Keep it spicy.
Take it easy, guys.